Richardson here today.
Okay.
Say something to me. Holla at me. What you got?
Mic check, mic check.
Yep.
We
Put
here?
it right in front of you. Keep it like you talking on stage.
All right. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Now you hear it good. Yeah. Yeah, we record. Let me turn that TV for us. We see it better.
Okay.
Look dim as hell.
So that's what the camera at right now? That shit hard. That's awesome.
You want a different color?
Oh, no, you good. You said pick a color?
If you hit that little button on the side, that little white box at the bottom right here.
Okay.
Push that button right there. You can change whatever color you want. Have it on. Yeah. Whichever you want to do. You gonna put that rainbow RBG on me, huh?
No, hell no. We just got to the Friday one.
Ain't no more dicks on booties no more.
Hell no. That's just the woman, man.
This motherfucker taking forever. It's alright. Leave it where it don't matter.
Yeah.
It ain't that important. I just like to fuck with it, change it up, just like everything else. Try to switch out my shirts and do this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of my shirts, look here. If you a woman, if you're plus size, if you're right size, if you're thin size, hourglass shape, whatever shape you like. Look, both certified CEO and Train Fitness, Strength, and Athletics got your gear for your fitness workouts, okay? Go hit them both up. Train Fit, Strength, and Athletics is in Augusta, Georgia. Go hit them up. Go check them out. Get your fitness right, okay? Get your tone body. The summer already here. It's already gone. But it's still going to be something for you to do at night when you get in that dong. So have it right, have it tight, and be ready to prepare when they come home. You know what I'm saying?
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Don't go slacking with them Walmart brands. You squat down, come home with a ripped out asshole. You're going to be looking embarrassed. You ain't going to want to fuck shit after feeling like that with all them motherfuckers seeing that tank. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
What's up with you, man? How you been, bro?
I've been cooling, man.
Man, you been off the scene, bro. You been down and out.
Woo.
I ain't seen you in a minute. I seen you doing your thing. I still see you out and about. Don't get me wrong. But I ain't seen you personally.
Yeah, for sure.
You been hitting the mics every Tuesday night. Miami Vibes. I see.
Miami Vibes. Yeah.
I be over there bombing like hell at Pedal Pub. You over there scratching and rolling over there, getting them going.
Ain't about the bombing, man. It's all a learning curve. Mm-hmm. You did what I'm saying, and throughout my experience of doing open mics and you know what I'm saying, doing competitions, I bombed a lot. I know it might not come off as I have or whatever the situation is, but I always, you know what I'm saying, learn from my mistakes and what to do and what not to do on stage. So that's all it is. So it ain't nothing to, you know what I'm saying, you acknowledging it, making it seem like, you're like, damn, I know I'm bombing.
Well, I don't consider it. I say bombing because that's the term we use. Yeah. But I have cut short on time 3 weeks in a row, and I usually don't do that.
I used to run from it.
I wouldn't.
Like if I feel like a joke wasn't going good, I go ahead wrap it up. I'm like, all right, y'all, my name such and such. I used to do one joke. I used to get on stage, answer Cedric. I used to get on stage. I do 1 or 2 jokes, and then if I feel like it ain't going good, all right, y'all, my name Ej Rodgers.
Yeah, that's how I've been doing.
Yeah.
We supposed to do 5-minute sets in this competition.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, I had a really good set. I finished with like 4.5 minutes. Started off the little start of everything. And the next week, I missed the joke about a black dude following me to the basketball court because I ain't going to get my ass whooped for playing ball how I play ball, you know?
Yeah.
6'5" got a motherfucker called Pimp. Ain't my pimp, but I'm going to call him Pimp so he can protect my ass, you know? Yeah. But I forgot that little bit, and it fucked my whole... So I only did like 2:45 out of the 5. Yeah. And then last week I think I done 4 minutes, and I just jumped the gun on my. I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. Man. This week's different though. I've got a little some on my sleeve. We got drugs on the table this week.
Okay.
So
you
know,
that should be up your alley. Huh? That should be up your alley.
It should be, shouldn't it? I'm trying to. That gamma globin globin deficiency I had when I was born is fucked up. You know. Yeah. I told I went from toastal strudels to pharmaceuticals, baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I fuck with it.
Lexapro and Fecaho, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I enjoy it, man. I don't mind the bombing. I don't mind
cause you can find something funny in bombing. Like when Kelly Kells was just down here, I felt like I was bombing on stage. And I stopped the whole show. I said, look, I said, I'm be real with y'all. I said, I'm fucking up. And they laughed at it. It is like, that's what I normally do. Like, if I feel like I'm bombing, you can improvise off
Owning it.
not being funny.
Yeah. I
always do the, y'all stupid. And then they'll laugh at that more than they laugh at the material that I was putting out. Oh, good. Good, man. I had been sipping already, so I'm kind of turned up.
Yeah.
Drunk, so, it's this drink called Old Fashioned.
Yeah, Old Fashioned good now.
And I've been mixing it with lemonade. I done went about 3-4 bottles. Ain't number this big, number $10. My
pop's like, that's his favorite drink. He put me onto it. That's about the only whiskey drink I'll drink that's mixed.
Okay.
But I like it though. It's all right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Now look, how's things going over there at Miami Vibe with Cookie? I know y'all got some dope comedians coming through still now.
Yeah, it's going good, man. It's going good. It's really going good. We just got to get more people in there, more advertisement, more promoting. Last week, J. Anthony Brown was there.
I seen that. That's what I was about to say. Y'all had J. Anthony Brown in there, and he's been a couple times to y'all's
to
Tuesday nights.
One of my shows that I headline, he came. No. It was the time when he came, and the second time when he came back down here.
Yeah, one of them was Icons, and one of them was
Miami Vibes.
Yeah, last time. Yeah,
for sure.
Funny cat.
Yeah, he funny as hell.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to get to that age. Because when you get that age, you just don't give a fuck what come out your mouth.
But let me ask you this now.
What's up?
You think that I think that what we're doing is going to allow us to be like that with that.
Yeah.
If we're not like we are now, we're not going to be like that. We're going to be more concerned about holding our tongue. But once you get...
I beg to differ.
My pops ain't funny like this. He don't make jokes, but he's a funny guy. He's a social dude. He's a social butterfly. He likes to make the people laugh or whatnot. Not as a comedian, but he's that type of old guy too. He don't give a fuck. He'll tell whatever story, however he feels. That's what I'm saying. He don't give a damn. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think if we continue to stay this, not funny, but trying to just always be that center of attention, that center of our statement hits the best. Our statement's going to be the one that make you laugh.
Yeah, but we're going to
be some old, creepy motherfuckers.
Yeah, when you get that age, all older people, you got to think, they done lived and seen life. And being of that, they already know that they about to leave this earth, so they really don't give a damn what they say out their mouth because, you know what I'm saying, and that's where the respect come in at when you talking to younger people. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, the generation of having that respect, having morals, and having integrity. They came from that era, so now they just don't give a damn now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think so that era... We're going to see it, too. We're going to get to see everything loop back around.
Yeah.
So we're going to be able to talk the same shit about certain subjects that was in our teenage years.
And they going to be thinking it's funny as fuck.
Yeah, but we're really going to be just seeing the shit come back around. And we're getting the opportunity to say the real shit, how we feel for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I'm saying you wouldn't slap a transgender hoe walking in your house? Huh?
What?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to come back around when motherfucking transgender come in here trying to take my little girl, little boy out. We going to have to talk, goddamn.
Nah, man.
I'll put the little butcher knife on the cutting board. Ha! What you going to do tonight, little man? Turn it into...
That's something I ain't ready for. I ain't ready for my kids to get older.
I ain't either.
And they go to dating and stuff. Because now, like, everything is so fast forward. Like, the stuff that they're experiencing, we didn't experience that. It was seen here and there as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, if you seen a porno book or some shit like that. But now it's titties and ass all over.
Access everything.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hunting down and losing the magazine and going crazy trying to find it in the room.
And making sure you get it back.
Yeah. They lost the motherfucker. Somebody else done took it. Now I'm in trouble. Yeah. We had this little Indian store we used to sweep for him and clean up for him. Yeah. And we used to steal pornos and steal White House cigars. Yeah. Not for no weed, to smoke them. We break them White House cigars down and break them up in joint papers and have about 6 cigarettes instead of one White House.
It's crazy.
Yeah. We was fiends. Fiending for tobacco, motherfucker. Yeah. Teeth gonna fall out any day now. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. So look, man, you said you want to come on. You had some shit you want to talk about. You really got the floor too. You can dictate some of this shit. Say what you want to say if you want to talk. Don't let me try to navigate because I keep going.
No, you good. No, I'm just we just talk about the perspective of comedy or, you know what I'm saying, like the real stuff, not the facade, not the fake shit.
Well, what you mean by that though? Because what I consider real, I'm on a different level. I'm on a lower level.
Why you say
I
it?
acknowledge. Why do I say that?
Mhm.
Well, I say it because I don't. There's been a lot of stuff on social media talking
Yeah.
about what classifies you as a real comedian.
Um,
What you got to do, how many shows you got to do, how many mics, or
Yeah.
how many years you got to put in the
Yeah.
game. I don't know. I don't think
I say this, man. Like, we in a era of where everybody feel need and seek that validation of what something is.
Yeah.
And I get the whole term of respecting the name comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get that. But at the same time, if you do stand up from time to time, regardless on if it's an open mic, that don't consider you a comedian. I feel like it's kind of like you working at a warehouse and they calling you a material handler, but you're in the warehouse handling material.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's all part of the game. But don't belittle somebody that's trying to come up just because
Well, see,
you got X amount of years in your background.
I look backwards. I'm at the
Okay.
other way around. I look at it as the comedian is the low grade. Stand-up comedian is the next stage up. Then you got professional performers. That's how I'm looking at it. Because I look at it as my perspective is I could be a comedian in high school.
Yeah.
I don't got to be performing stand-up to be a comedian because I'm still going to be the class clown, the jester, the one thinking of the funny shit for the whole class to laugh. That's the comedian.
Yeah.
When we're looking at it in a professional sense, then it becomes different names of comedian.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it.
But-
I think I'm just a low-grade comedian.
I wouldn't say that though. Bro.
I ain't done shows.
I would, but see, okay. If you playing with it and you taking this shit for a joke and not really perfecting your art and not really, then I get it. But at the same time, if you got people that's working and trying to come up to become that comedian,
Yeah.
don't get on social media and down talk. Oh, y'all ain't no real comedians and you only doing open mics. That shit is corny because
I agree.
you can't knock somebody for trying
And you can't knock somebody else's travel
or
to get to their destination.
or their path. You don't know
Yeah, the
what
path,
that,
yeah.
what, you don't know what
Yeah.
that person done went through. You don't
Yeah.
know how they gonna get there. Cause guess what? Somebody might be in a high position today, but you can end up losing that same position, and that person that's you down talking might be the person that you need help from.
Get you out that
You know
hole.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't no telling
Yeah.
how this shit gonna play out. Cause guess what? Nobody can really say what the future holds for you.
That's
You could be
true.
a stand-up comedian today. You get a car wreck. Now you wheelchair bound for the. Now, can you call yourself a stand-up comedian if you sit in the chair on the stage
Well,
telling
I
jokes?
think that if you put your mind to it, you still can
can
because
do
I've
any-
seen people do it.
you know what I'm saying?
But that's like me. I don't say I don't have the potential to be a stand-up comedian and
Yeah.
compete with some of these guys.
You
I
just
do.
figuring it out right
I'm
now.
figuring it out.
Yeah.
I'm getting I want to hit the stage with the gun with the fucking
Yeah.
flag coming out. I want them bitches to feel the bang
Yeah.
every time I'm up there performing for real. And I don't feel like I'm gonna do that until I'm ready.
Yeah.
And like we was talking about the bombing, so to speak. All 3 sets, I walked away with at least 2 to 3 bits.
Yeah.
I walked away with different concepts, different approach from categories, so I got material from
Yeah.
it. I don't look at any of this as a failed pursuit.
Yeah.
None of it is.
But I'll say this though, that shit don't feel good when you got other people trying to dictate and say, "Oh, well, you ain't no comedian." That's more discouraging than anything. You done work your hardest on this, and then next thing you know, you go on social media, you see somebody talking trash about you. And the only thing, the one thing that I never been the type to look down on people. It may come off as I'm arrogant. It's just what I've been through, nobody never really seen. I just popped up on the scene, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knew who I was. I was doing music in the beginning. And then next thing you know, I'm doing comedy, and that started working for me more than music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I make posts and it make people feel a certain type of way, it's because you don't know my story.
Yeah.
I make this shit look good. I ain't just on here to make you feel bad about yourself. If you feel a way about my post or you feel a way about what I'm saying, then maybe you need to check yourself because this ain't directed towards anyone.
Well, you could also make the argument some of them motherfuckers feel the same way in the statement you just said.
Yeah,
Because
I get
that's
it.
one thing I say. When I look at them posts and see some of them posts, I just look at it like, I'm glad it ain't talking about me.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel that way
Yeah.
about myself, even though I understand
Yeah.
they post.
And I always, anytime I make a post about something, it's about mental posts. Because, say for instance, if I don't write this down, I can't go back and read that self-motivation that I'm talking to myself. Most of the time, I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
But if it's a direct situation and you know who I'm talking about, then that's who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very honest guy. I'm a stand-up dude, bro. I'm a real honest, straightforward person. And I feel like I take this comedy shit too personal.
I agree.
And I'm very passionate about it, because I'm not a guy who's trying to be funny. I really am. Everything that I do that goes, everything that I talk about or that I say on stage, I actually went through it. So it may come off as I'm being too serious, or, well, you're a comedian, you're supposed to take this as a joke. Okay, I am, but at the same time, you really don't know what's touching for me. You don't know what's that trigger point for me. You did what I'm saying? You really don't know.
So let me ask you this: is that why? And I'm gonna say this personally.
No, say it.
Is that why you are so standoffish in the sense of, not to say you position yourself not to work with others, but you do position yourself in a corner of not to say you don't want a team, but it's hard to get on board with sometimes with, like.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Like for instance, the skit, like some skits you brought up, whatnot. I wish we'd have done more when we was all together at Icons and whatnot. Took advantage of how you know how to take skits to a different level. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some things.
Why. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you why. Anytime I ever worked with someone in the past, it always was a clash, and it's all come from trauma situations. It ain't that I'm standoffish or I look down on people. It's just like I was at the point where nobody would. When we work together, it'll come back to, oh, well, he getting too many scenes here. He doing this here. It's like, well, shit, I just do it by myself. That way I don't have no problems. Yeah. That's why I am how I am, because every time I work with somebody or every time I try to be friends with somebody, it always came, I was a problem. So therefore, to cut all those problems, that's why I work by myself. Sometimes I pop up on a scene with a female or some shit like that. It's tons of people ask me to do skits with them. It ain't that I'm being an asshole or I don't want to. It's just like, yeah. But then again, I really don't know how to have friends, because I really don't. I really grew up only being around my brother then. Yeah. So it ain't, I never needed friends. Not saying I don't, like, now that I'm older, I do want friends. I be like, hey, bro, let's go hang out. Because I don't have it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't do that shit.
I didn't, like, when I was in school, I would, like, when I got kept back 3 times in the 8th grade, yes, true story. Yeah. I was in technical college. I went to Augusta Technical College. When I went there, I didn't have no friends. Yeah. I didn't go to high schools. I didn't have that high school experience like everybody did. Going to proms, going to the movies with your friends and shit like that, having sleepovers. I didn't have that. All I had was my brother there. Yeah. So now in the grown up world, it's like I ain't being an asshole saying it. It's like, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to do is like, if I ain't have it then, so why worry about it now? But then being that I am older, I don't have nobody to call and be like, hey, bro, let's go hang out. It's very rare. I
tell you what, though, and I'm going to flip the script on you. It's always good to have that, even though it is hard, I agree, as a man that sits in those kind of similar shoes. Really, my household's my family, my friends.
Exactly.
To get out really takes a lot for me to put that trust. I understand that. But I don't.
Say it.
But I see you, like with Kiki, for instance. We use Kiki. Chemistry's great. You still find ways to find a person to work with and to make magic with it. You know what I mean? So, and my question with that is, how does that feel versus the feeling of like trying to be insecure, or not insecure, but having that struggle of finding the right person to work with versus when you find somebody and it clicks? There was a good stretch y'all had. I don't know if y'all still got stuff in the bank y'all waiting to put out, but I know that you and Kiki had good chemistry, especially online.
I'll say this. I known Kiki, I say 2 or 3 years prior before we started making videos. We always talked about doing it. We just like, shit, whatever happened, happened. You know what I'm saying? It's like a patience thing. It's like you got to build up that trust. You know what I'm saying? Because she's like that too. Like Kiki is very standoffish. She don't really mess with too many people. So if I allow you in my circle, I'm giving you that trust. It take a while for me to trust people because of situations I done been in, almost being set up, situations like that, I've been in those real deal situations. So it ain't that I'm very standoffish with people. It's just hard for me to trust people.
Oh, you got to tell me now you got set up. I done been set up for.
I say, as far as like with a female, I'm with a female, and then next thing you know, a dude come pop up, shit like that. I've been in situations like that.
That's honest shit right there.
So therefore, it's like, nah, bro, I ain't.
Yeah.
I ain't.
Well, see, that's the other factor too. You deal with skits and situations where you're building dialogue with women a lot of the time. That has to be challenging in itself to be. Still get what you want, but understand, hey, this is still what it is, motherfucker. We all doing this for the same objective, not and having all those extra.
Because a female, I say,
dudes got
what's more relatable to that I think is like relationship shit. Because I've been in so many relationships to the point where it's like, okay, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not create a chemistry? Because like you said, I work real good with females. With dudes, I don't, like I said, I don't know how to have homeboys. I just had my brother them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never know how to, okay, all right, bro, hey, bro, let's go do this skit. And then next thing you know, we just stand at each other and be like, okay, what can we do? Because I ain't got no friend situation that I can think that's funny. Like, okay, well,
we're gonna do this.
I went to Thompson with my homeboy, and a female came up and slapped him. I ain't never experienced that.
Yeah.
But me being around a female, her jumping on me, her fighting me, or a boyfriend come walk up, or a sex experience, I've experienced all that. But I ain't have experience with a friendship with a dude and then some funny shit happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why. It ain't that, bro, and you know what? I can honestly say, bro, I get that. I read that all the time. When it comes to other comedians or dudes, it's people or comedians that don't like me and don't even know me.
Well, I'm going to say this. I'll say this from, and I ain't saying this to stir pots.
No, you good. You good.
You have missed performances that I think have rubbed people wrong.
Okay.
And I know personally there were some situations with the kids and the family, for whatever reason and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But I know that don't everybody get. I don't think everybody looks at the same consideration.
I'll say this. I can honestly say if I missed the show, I communicated to that person the reason why.
I agree. I would say
because I'm like that, bro. I ain't
saying it like
no,
that.
No,
like
no,
you
good. No,
I'm
I'm just explaining it because it's people out there who really dislike me or really have an issue with me, and I ain't never said two words to them or never said two words out the way to them. And I never gave off like I ain't want to work with nobody or don't want to fuck with nobody. But it's been situations like, bruh, it was a dude in South Carolina, and I told him about the Ali Sadiq situation, and I showed him the screenshots, telling him, hey, bruh, I ain't gonna be able to make it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh shit, well, handle that. You know what I'm saying? And then there was another situation where a dude said he was gonna pay me some. I asked him, was it the show paid or not? And he was like, oh, well, I don't know. And then I was like, well, shoot, just let me know then. From there, I ain't hear nothing else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I try to bust people head open for bust people in the head with my price or nothing, but I've been doing this shit for a long time. And I work with you, but at the same time I ain't finna do it for nothing.
Yeah.
You get it?
I get it. I understand. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm still low.
No,
so
I get it.
I don't speak on it like it's I don't think it's drama filled.
Mm-hmm.
Bear with me.
Oh, yeah,
he gonna be on the pod. My brother in jail. I ain't answered in 3 days.
Oh, you good?
So we gonna have him on the pod with us.
All right.
Yeah.
People to come out. So
now
there's never enough support.
Now you host Monday nights at the Joint.
Yes, sir. I am the host. Me and Jorge, we host a Joint Monday night comedy. It's every Monday, and we're a free form, community where we don't try to have you be a specific type of comedian. You're welcome to try pretty much anything you want to, without being offensive.
Yeah. Now what are some other spots around town if someone were to want to go throughout the week to see comedy?
Well, definitely Monday night at the Joint, 8:30. That starts with yours truly. And then Tuesdays, we usually head to the Art Bar. That's a comedy open mic night there. That's also pretty good. Wednesday's kind of free. You know, we try to get out of town to find some other mics on Wednesday nights, but also looking to start something new on Wednesday nights. You know, not opposed to it. Thursdays we usually stroll around to the attic. That's hosted by Patrick Fowler. That's the other Thursday mic, and of course the weekend is reserved for booking
Big
whoever
shows.
booking and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we making the heavy money.
Now, I know a few comedians myself personally. I've met T-Link. I've met you. I've met Patrick once or twice. Not really personable. Are there some comedians in Columbia area that you would refer people to go and kind of check out?
I mean, I would say T-Link, Jen Snyder. I mean, it's a lot of good comedians. I don't want to name some and not name others. You feel me?
I got you. I see.
So I just check out the scenes. If you check out my mic for sure, everybody come through and show love at my mic. So that's
the joint,
somewhere.
8:30, Monday nights.
Every Monday. So if you want to check out, some comedians, definitely there practicing our stuff. That's where we meet up at. You know what I mean? Check out all the comedians, the Columbia comedy scene. If you go on Facebook, Columbia Comedy, anything like that, the Metro events, we usually got something in there or some kind of post. You can follow our social media. Me at Rodney Butler is probably where everybody follows me the most at, but I also have Comedian Pudgy, Instagram, or pretty much everything at Comedian Pudgy. If you want the immediate follow, I post all the mics, so you ain't got to worry about which one is which, because any mic that's going on in our area, I usually post it on my page, whether it's ran by me or not. I'm just like a team player.
Heck yeah, you are, man. And I'm gonna tell you what, man. Coming into the comedy game, you're one of the funniest guys I've seen. You're one of the most creative with the handicap. If you don't know, he's part of the Cane Gang. It get you some materials. I mean, apparels. I got it on right now, brother.
Not only am I a member of the Cane Gang, I'm also the owner.
Yeah, the owner. That's it. It shows. It shows. You got great talent, my man. Great talent. Hilarious guy. Please go check out the joint at 8:30. Be there at 8. Get you something to eat, nibble on something. Make sure you pee, potty, sit down, and laugh. Monday nights, the joint in Columbia, South Carolina. Yeah, but it is crazy. That's one thing I'm looking to learn more about. Mm-hmm. Is the dealing with people and trying to promote myself correctly and not be involved in the extra shit.
Now you see how that narrative was said or talked about when I wasn't around. So if I know these things, or if I heard these things from people who's not connected to such and such or whoever said what, it's like, damn, you ain't gonna hear me out, or you ain't go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a straight up dude. If I can't do some shit, I'm going to tell you like, oh, hey, bro, I ain't going to be able to do it.
Yo, you on the podcast, motherfucker. Say what's up.
What's up,
Say
man?
what's up to Ej Rodgers. You on the episode with Ej Rodgers. I don't know if I'm going to use you yet, but you on the podcast because I ain't answered in 2 days.
Yeah, that's true. You ain't answered in 2 days.
I apologize, motherfucker. You keep catching me at the wrong goddamn time. And you know what though? They got tablets. This motherfucker got tablet. I text.
You got a tablet?
Yeah, I be texting him all the time and stuff.
Oh shit!
It's like it delays everything. So now I hear from him back in the text. I'm gonna call you back, and then you can't never prepare right. You know what I'm saying? It's always something to call home. You doing all right this weekend, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm all right, man. Look, it ain't like no normal tablet though. Like you can't really do shit. But I'll send a message and like 9 hours later you'll get it.
Yeah.
And then vice versa.
Saw you called. Call me back when you get a chance. Pending 4 hours. Like, bitch,
man.
This ain't no fucking secret message.
Yeah.
Bitch, approve this bitch and let this motherfucker know to call back. How you doing, man? You having a good weekend?
Yeah, man. It's all right, man. I had my visits this weekend. You know what I'm saying, man? We cooked up a little bit today.
You seen your mama and Taylor?
Yeah, I did. I saw both of them yesterday, and then Taylor came up here today. So, you know, it was good. It was a good day.
What you got planned for the 4th? What y'all gonna watch? Fireworks?
Yeah, I'm not watching no fireworks. Well, what do you mean?
Y'all can make some with some batteries. No, let me stop playing. We were gonna record a line. Let me stop playing. We want to record a line.
man. How's the family doing? Everybody doing all right?
Everybody doing good, man. Crystal we went through 2 miles, 2.3 this morning. She did it 16:20, I think it was, average. So she getting better. We just, we still just working, man, staying busy, getting this house in order. Still doing the podcast, doing the comedy. Yeah. Tuesday nights at Pedal Pub. 4 more weeks left in the competitions.
Okay.
Miami Vibes, Cookie Hole. They got Foot and Ass.
Foot and Ass comedy night.
Foot and Ass comedy night at Miami Vibes. So we just promoting, working, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. I'm so proud of you, bro. You really doing your fucking thing.
They gonna get to see your ugly face when you get out.
Yeah, they damn sure are, though. I'm definitely getting on there.
Yeah, you coming on? Yeah, we're gonna be both having glasses on then.
It gonna be hard to tell y'all apart.
No, he a big boy compared to me. He a big boy. He a big boy. I mean, not compared to me and you, he a big boy.
Okay.
I think how tall you is 6?
Huh?
Ain't you 6 foot?
I'm like 5'10".
5'10", so he's all right.
Oh, okay, yeah, 5'9".
He used to be big. We'll see how he look like. He says he's 160, but I ain't seen him since he went in. So 160. I don't know.
160. I weigh 165. I think.
I don't even weigh that. I'm only at 150. I'm a small guy.
15 more pounds.
That's a lot, bro. I ain't never seen 160.
Yeah.
What?
Look, man, whenever I came to prison, I was 215.
215 when he came in. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell he ain't been getting the commissary.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That kind of hurt my feelings, man.
What?
They be thinking I be like I'm staying over this shit.
Well, I mean, it's your persona. It's how you carry yourself. Me and him the same way. Yeah. And I have to, like with him being in there, I have to keep him in check so he don't let his ego get in play. Because sometimes, if we are standoff individuals, we can allow our ego to put us in situations where we don't even see it.
And see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I just be I really don't. Cause the arrogant thing, it stays on me, even when I'm not trying to be. Yeah, it stays on me for no reason.
That's how he is too.
And then I don't really say too much, but when my work show for itself, it's like, man, it's just my work, bro. I'm just putting it out. I'm proud of me. God damn it, I ain't trying to make nobody feel less than what they is or anything. I just want you to see what I've been doing. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Call me back. Can you call me back tonight later?
Yeah, but I'll call you back around like 9 o'clock or so.
That'll work.
Bro, I love you.
I ain't trying to dismiss on you. Call me back. Yes, sir. Love you, man. All right.
But yeah, man, it's just like that's the thing, bro. When I put out my stuff, when I make my posts, when I make my little slideshows and shit like that, it's just I'm proud of me. Yeah. Because it was a time where I wasn't getting paid for shows. It was a time where I wasn't getting 100 reactions to my posts. It was a time where I was going up on stage bombing every night, going on stage and telling one joke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was those times. So,
I feel what you're saying.
Yeah. There was times when I was homeless, sleeping in the car.
I think that you've talked about doing a podcast. Mm-hmm. I think if you take that avenue, it will teach you how to to adapt with it. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, I've had some people on that I necessarily. I got people I want to get on. I don't necessarily care for. Yeah. But I know in the big scheme of things, what we're trying to build here in Augusta, is important.
It is.
What we're trying to do as a whole is important. I think. Me and Pete Barlow was talking about it yesterday recording. Yeah. Jordan Johnson, I think his name is the commissioner of Augusta. He's really been, ever since the all-white affair with Brother Trav and Bobby, I worked with them on it. Yeah. I've noticed that there's a lot of movement going on in Augusta. Yeah. I keep picking up certain shit going, construction starting here, construction starting there. You see downtown changing on the regular. I do believe that Augusta will be becoming a more available to us. Yeah. I do see it happening. You got 2 spots downtown just on Tuesday nights right now.
It can be more if people work together. And I'm going to tell you this, right? Like, I'm going to be 1,000, right? It's been situations where it was said that I didn't like a certain comedian.
Well, let's clear the air, say names.
No. But see, the thing about it is, if
I already know all
the juice. If I say the name, You say you already know what?
I already know all the juice.
Okay.
But I don't see this thing. Even having you here, my worry, and I even called Jermaine to talk about it.
Yeah.
Not to like throw you under the bus.
Who's Jermaine?
Bobby.
Bobby.
More than Masters.
Main. Yeah,
Jermaine.
I
His
call
name's
him Main.
Jermaine. Yeah, I call him Main too. But on here, I try to. But anyhow, it because it's like, hey, he wants to talk about some stuff. That's fine with me. What do I need to do to ensure we not crossing any lines? You know, with letting you say whatever. And if you want to air it out, I know all this stuff. I'm not out the loop just because.
No. It ain't. See, like, that's the thing, bro. It's like every time I speak or every time I say something, it get took the wrong way.
Well, it's not you speaking. This is what I'm saying. There's too much telephone effect coming after you. Yeah. You say something, the next person will repeat it, and now you got a different story, a different add-on.
And that's what I don't like, and that's why I brought up this situation.
Yeah.
This is the exact reason why I brought this situation. I made a phone call the other day. I'm gonna say his name after the story. I made a phone call the other day, and I congratulated somebody, and I told him, bro, you know what? That's dope as hell. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you, because it can be the people that's around you that's fueling the fire, and y'all really ain't got no issue with each other. It could be certain aspects and certain stuff miscommunicated and certain words taken a certain type of way, and you ain't really mean nothing by it, or he ain't really mean nothing by it.
Yep.
And really trying to inspire you or motivate you, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And just having that phone conversation, it made me feel like, you know what, I'm growing here. Because sometimes I do take childish motives and say stuff about certain people. You know what I'm saying? I know it may sound contradicting to say that I don't do it.
But it don't because you're acknowledging it.
You know what I'm saying? Being accountable.
You're seeing the flaw,
you know what I'm saying?
Accountable.
And so after that phone conversation, I was like, you know what? That shit wasn't bad. So therefore, it's like, damn, all of this shit for nothing. All of this shit for nothing when he can be a mentor to whoever or whatever, and I could be the second runner. Ain't nothing wrong with being second. I thought of that like.
But it's second runner up. But
it don't matter. You still have
first.
a position.
Yeah.
You still have a position.
You there to play still, and it might be your turn next to step up. You don't know that yet. Like you're saying earlier, you don't know the path.
And he was like, he asked me how I was doing, how my show was doing, and he was like, man, you just got to keep grinding. And like it's like me and him had conversations before, like when I was younger, when I was first doing stand up, and he was giving me game then. He was like, bro, just, you know what I'm saying? He just always kept the same advice. You know what I'm saying? He told me, you know what I'm saying? He said, I'm doing my thing. And I said, you doing this thing. And after that, you know what I'm saying? We just hung up the phone. And you know what I'm saying? I told Cedric, man, I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just having that grown man conversation, like, my nigga, I even told him on a childish level, I said, bro, I said in the beginning, I was like, I said I did some whole shit. I was like, man, damn, they ain't put me on the show. But at the same time, it's like, shit, it's his time now. I can't be mad about it. You know what I'm saying? I just got to keep grinding to keep working towards my shit.
I would like to put this out there, too, for you to maybe see it from how I look at it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at both of you guys.
Yeah.
Not to knock you, but you are a newer comedian.
Yeah.
So Cedric has been in the game and
For
been on the ropes already.
Yeah.
He has performed in front of thousands of people.
Facts.
And he's still doing what he loves. So for him to be able to get back in that position, it ain't about being first.
Yeah.
It's about, man, you're still getting back at it. You're still showing the passion for it.
Yeah.
It's something we all admire to do.
Yeah.
I can't sit and say I'm going to get to that 2,000, 10,000 people and then fall back to Augusta, and now I got just a regular day job, and how I'm supposed to find my way back.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I could feel about that.
Yeah.
I can't see that future yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can see the drive and the admiration for the passion of comedy through him.
Yeah.
And how he controls the crowd. I'm going to say this to follow up.
For sure.
One thing I hate about you and that I'm really bothered by is the second year you haven't competed in the competition. And I'm saying this, let me finish.
Okay.
I believe no matter the beef or issue that wasn't resolved in the moment, not saying it is now, we get that, but you still probably would have placed first if you'd have been in both last year, and you'd have had a good chance this year. I think that itself is work that you could have got your own admiration through. You could have got that validation and pushed through with him versus being resistance and with the. I don't know if it's ego. I don't like to say that all the time.
I say this: when I performed one time doing the competition.
Last
But
year.
I ain't saying I'm better than nobody, but I felt like I have an advantage because I was doing it way before a lot of these comedians that's coming up.
But look at what it gives us, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
You could have been the Augusta's
That's
that's my
comic.
comic this year. Last year it was a different name or whatnot.
Yeah.
You could have been both of them. You could have
Yeah.
been in a position to win both of these titles, so to
Yeah.
speak. The fact that we have better comedians in it is only getting us lower comedians better.
Yeah.
When Uncle Boudreaux comes in, the little country guy from Orangeburg, and he
Yeah.
does his whole hillbilly skits and bits and whatnot, and rambles on for Music Week,
Yeah.
his musical bits is top tier. But
Yeah.
him coming in lets all of us realize, no matter what the fuck we just did, it's still got to be better. That's what it's about to me in my mind. Like,
Yeah.
you would probably got a good chance to compete with the guys that are in first. I really do. Your energy and how you approach crowds and how you talk to the crowd and handle the crowds, you're on to Cedric's level of hosting and just being natural with things rather than trying to have to write everything out and formulate so much performance.
Yeah.
You're pretty natural with it.
Appreciate it, man.
So I think it would have been a good moment doing both of those for both of y'all to figure out a way to work together more.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, like, that's another thing, too. It creates, like, picking sides with people.
Yeah, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a hard thing.
It really is, because I say, like, how I always felt, like, if you fuck with somebody I don't fuck with, then you got to stay over there. I always felt like that. And it's like, it's a way to be, but at the same time, it's not. It's like 50-50. Hold on, this my
Go ahead.
brother.
Do what you need to do.
Hello? What's up, bro? What? Who? Uh-huh. Yeah. V, I'm doing this podcast. I'll be done in probably like 20 to 30 minutes at the most. Okay, well, shit. Well, about time y'all get set up, we'll be on the way by then. So it's all good, bro. Huh?
What's up, little man?
Yeah. You said what? And she calling me. And she calling me too while I'm doing this. But look, V, I'm gonna hit you up when I'm finished. All right. But yeah, man, I always felt like if you feel like if you fuck with somebody that crossed me out or did something malicious to me or evil to me, I feel like you gotta stay on that side. You did what I'm saying?
But this is my thing with that. Look, from this podcast perspective, you can't do it.
Why
You got to find a way to be able to allow the grace for everybody, even if you don't agree with like there's a couple comedians I've had on. I don't know where or if I'm gonna post their episodes.
Yeah.
Not because I don't think they have what it takes to be a part of my platform, but I'm gonna cut this, but it's a two-faced situation.
Yeah.
When we're in public, you're a whole different person, but when I get you here face to face,
it's all love. And see,
it's
like
a whole nother world. So
I'm gonna say this, right? I'm not the type of person to just change right here and be phony.
Yeah.
But you know why, like in comedy, and I don't know if you gonna cut this or not, right? In comedy,
this section right here, I ain't trying to have nobody feel like they was left.
It's so many fake people in comedy.
I would say there's a lot of performance.
This is the reason why I named my brand Funny Business.
How much you want for a shirt?
25.
Well, next time
I gotta make them.
Well, when you get one, man, you let me know and I'll go ahead and throw you the spot. We'll put it in here in rotation with everybody else.
All right, bet.
So that's what I'm standing.
That's the reason why I named it this, because this shit is a funny business.
It's a business, bro.
You have to fake that you fuck with somebody to get to the top. You have to shake hands with your enemies. You have to shake hands with everybody. Even if they done you wrong, you got to take that shit with a grain of salt. And they'll easily say, well, you're a comedian. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be fun. But if you really want to get down to the nitty-gritty of everything, a lot of these people will cross you out, push you down, talk bad about your name, and make it hard for you to get shows. It's very hard.
I'll still say this. I think if we continue to be authentic, it don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not the one to sit up here and just be in everybody's face faking when I know what moves you made to be like this or for it to make it be harder for me.
Yeah.
Because I can honestly, and I if you cut it out, that's cool. If you don't cut it out,
I'm probably gonna cut all this. Yeah.
Ma, I'm shooting a podcast right now, Ma.
What's up, Mama?
I know, Ma. Vontae ain't even there yet, Ma. I'm just letting you know. I'm be done in like 20, 30 minutes at the most, and I'm gonna get Coco them and we come.
15 more minutes, we done.
Yeah. Check this out, man. I'm gonna just say for an example, right? During the time, please cut this part out. During the time when me and Sir Cedric was beefing or going back and forth or whatever the issues was said that was online, whatever, right? It was certain people that was fucking with Sir Cedric or certain comedians that I done put on my shows that was fucking with Sir Cedric and throwing shots at me for no reason at all.
Yeah.
And I never did anything to these people.
Well, I know all this already.
But that's what confused me. So therefore, if I know exactly what you're talking about and exactly what you're doing, why would I fuck with you?
Well, see, this is why I'm gonna say this is because,
do you not think it's fucked up? Because guess what?
I would still use that position.
If I was to spaz out, if I was to say,
but we in different positions.
I get it.
If I answer it, let's say you're in those shoes for me.
Okay.
You still have an advantage and opportunity for me to still grab.
You're right.
So I'm still gonna take advantage and bite my tongue for the opportunity. Even
guess what? I ain't never been that type of dude.
But
because guess what? I don't care what type
though.
of. I don't care what you have. If you gotta do it like that, if you gotta do it in a fucked up way,
I agree. I wouldn't try to do it.
Because I ain't never needed nobody for nothing.
Yeah.
Because the work that I've done, I did it all by myself.
Yeah.
I had help here and there, but when it comes to building my name and building my platform or building this whole image of comedian Ej Rodgers, I did it myself. You don't see 25 people behind me.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Pudgy's a good example of telling me some of this, but it's you can't. It don't matter.
I get it.
It don't matter. You still got to show up and show you gonna show out better than they showed out. But that's the point.
But the thing about it is, right, I feel like it matters a lot because, like I said, I came from nothing.
It matters outside.
It matters
business-wise.
to me because of all of the work and all the time and the effort that I put into.
But what I'm saying with the time and the work, if your performance, let's speak of a show that you didn't commit on. Let's say it's one of them guys, right? I went to some of these shows where one of them you didn't show up, and like I got the juice. I understand.
What show? Tell me what show was it?
Pink Building.
The Pink Building. Who show was it?
I don't.
Pudgy, was it Pudgy?
No, Pudgy was there. Me, it was me. I wasn't part of it.
Okay.
HB was there. Hayes was there.
Okay. Hold on.
Fuck. Edwin, that's his name.
What's his name? Okay. What's his Facebook name?
Oh.
Pudgy.
Pudgy? Comedian Pudgy? Pudgy's a handicapped guy from Columbia.
I know
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He's funny as hell.
Yeah. But to me, he makes a good point about if they don't like you, it doesn't matter. If the person booked you and you have the opportunity to showcase the show, to me, I feel like it no matter what show I'm a part with who, I'm still supposed to go up there and achieve that people leaving are going to remember me.
I get it.
And that's what I'm chasing. And the business side of it, that's where I can relate with you. I can relate that the funky, grimy shit puts me in a position not to fuck with your
not
business.
want to do it. It puts you in it.
It makes you feel funky. I can't speak from the performance of a show because I don't have that experience.
Yeah.
But I can take what Pudgy's told me and see where I would still probably try to at least push through and at least give it a go once or twice with these individuals to sit there and build this opportunity better. But that's from my position.
It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
Because I'm still building the
fan
fan base.
I'm the type of dude, like, being that I'm very standoffish and that I'm very, like, guarded, that's the reason why. It's like sometimes like my I can be honest and say my emotions are getting away of it, but I just can't fake it for nobody. If
Well, see, why don't you-
if I'm in the same building as you, we ain't gotta speak, we ain't gotta do none of that. But I'm not finna fake it for somebody else. Hey, yeah, man, let's take this picture, let's dap up. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You
either,
said
though.
what you said.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
You
though.
you
I
feel
agree.
you feel exactly how you feel. So therefore, it's like I ain't finna fake shaking for nobody.
But see-
Now, if we have a conversation as grown men, see, it's a difference.
Yeah.
If you keep doing childish shit and you really got something on your chest, be a grown ass man and hit me up. Hey, bro, I ain't like when you said this. Cause it
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with saying that. That don't mean you a punk or I'm a punk or you a bitch or I'm a bitch. Cause guess what? At the end of the day, it's not gonna get took into that level. So why you can't have a conversation with
Because
another
some
grown
people
ass
can't
man?
eat it.
And see, like
Some
I have
people
no
can't.
problem. Listen,
You come on talking about how
What?
you had to eat it too.
What?
You have to bite that bullet and like,
Yeah.
oh, I got to call, I got to sit and
Yeah.
make that
because
acknowledge.
ego do get in the
It's a
middle
bullet
of
to
it.
bite sometimes.
But-
Some people can't do it.
But if you got an issue with me and I have no idea what you're talking about or why you feeling the type of way, then you carrying on this beef or this imaginary shit in your brain that I did something malicious. My nigga, tell me.
Yeah.
If you feel some way about me, or if you ain't like when I did something, or if you ain't like when I showed up, ask for detail. Cause it ain't nothing wrong with asking for detail, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with saying, hey, bro, why you ain't show up? Cause I got proof in my phone when I canceled on a show, or if I didn't show up at a show, I had valid shit. Listen, and this is what I don't understand, and this is what it's like. Okay, it's just what it is. What it is to me. I have 8 kids.
Lie.
I have a wife. I have certain obligations that I have to do before I leave town or before I go to a show. I'm obligated to do that.
And see, I feel for you.
So when it comes to that working, making skits, trying to come up with more material for being on stage, that shit take a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If you book me for a show, if you pay me some money and I didn't show up for a show, I get it. Cause that mean I fucked you over or I took your money without showing up. But if you ain't paid me no money for this show or anything, what you mad about? You had 5 other comedians.
Yeah.
Regardless on if you put my name on that flyer, if you didn't pay me nothing and I'm doing it off just because I want to perform or whatever the situation
So
is.
let's stop there.
That's-
How does this work though, EJ? I
What's
don't
up?
understand this yet. You saying this?
Uh-huh.
Do you get paid before or after?
See, when your name go on a flyer, like sometimes like if you fuck with that person, y'all cool and you know for a fact they gonna pay you, then cool. Before your name go on that flyer or before it get posted, you supposed to get a deposit.
Okay.
That's how it's been working for me. Before my name got posted on a flyer, or before it got posted on Facebook, Instagram, wherever I done got performed at before, they either paid me the half, and then when I got there, they paid me the rest. If you got a rapport with these people and they, you know what I'm saying?
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah, you know for a fact they gonna give you the money, then
Yeah.
cool. And then I'm not bragging about being paid for shows, because I have done shows for free recently, last year, the year before that. It's all a learning curve. But if this somebody that you don't know and they say, hey, I want to book you for a show, well, what do you what do you charge? And you tell them your fee. Okay,
That's when you gonna get the deposit.
yeah, that's when you get a deposit before anything get posted.
Yeah.
So that's how that I was taught. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm still getting there. Getting there. The business side is a lot more complicated.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Well, when
People make it complicated.
it feels complicated doing the work of trying to build the sets and get the promotion right, get your fan base up, and then you start thinking about the business side of it.
When it comes to promotion, it's mandatory that if you're an up and coming comedian, it's mandatory that you advertise it, letting your social media know, hey, this is where I'm gonna be at. But if these people have a big venue or they have a big name, it'll be easy for a comedian to bring 100 people out. Like for instance, if Cedric was to, just for an example, Cedric would throw a flyer out there and he had a following for 15, 20 years, people automatically know, oh shit, Cedric got a show tonight.
Yeah.
Versus me, I gotta advertise my shit.
Yeah.
Along with my skits while I'm putting myself out there. I have no choice to keep, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people tell me, hey, I ain't know you had a show here. It's like, how the fuck you ain't know? Yeah. Like, how you didn't know if you be on my videos and you be on my page? Like I said, I've been in it 6 years. This is my 6th year doing comedy. November 3rd. It'll be 6 years. So I really don't have a fan base as far as stand-up go. I got a fan base as far as videos and, you know what I'm saying, my skits. Yeah. And a couple of tube movies I did. Well, that's going to be another audience that I build up too. I'm just building that up. You know what I'm saying?
I know you got to run, and I know you making time for what, but tell us before you leave some of the events you got coming up, some of the shows you got coming, some things in play maybe look out for, and then finish up with social medias. Yeah. And I'm assuming y'all doing Tuesday nights at Miami Vibes from here on out?
Miami Vibes.
Is it going to be from here on out, or is it going to move again?
No, it ain't going to move again. Shit, hold on. Okay. My first show is July 6th, which is this weekend. The Comedy Kickback. Chris Hayes. My man Edwin. He gonna be on the show. Maria and Pun Poppin'.
Yo, that's a fun gay bitch right there.
For real?
Oh man, Maria Marie is fun. Yeah. Is it Maria whatever? Yeah. She is hilarious. I saw her up in Columbia with Desiree for one of his events. Yeah. Hilarious. I
got September 28th. Bruh from the 5th floor. He gonna be the headliner. I'm on the show. Jay the Funny Man, Akil J. That's September 28th, and it's hosted by Lorenzo.
And that's gonna be where, here in Atlanta?
No, it's gonna be here in Augusta.
All in Augusta.
In Icons. At Icons, August 17th.
You gonna send them to me? We're gonna put all the flyers in when we doing this. We're gonna drop them all right here.
Well, shit, man. I just got a whole bunch of shows coming up. Yeah, I'm just sending them all to you.
We're gonna put them in there. Yeah.
And September 7th, I'm gonna be down in Athens. I'm hosting that party. But yeah, man, I'm at Miami Vibes every Tuesday night, man. I wanna be a guest judge one time. At a thing.
At what? At the competitions?
Just to see it. What's his name? Skinny. What's his name? What's bro name? He just hit me up cause he he got a room every Monday night. Every Monday night here.
Who is?
What's his name? Funny Bones. That was his name when he did That's My Comic at what was it? Chevy's.
Funny Bones Jones, the white dude?
Yeah.
Well, he's over at they got Monday nights at the Fox Slayer.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't been yet.
He wanted me to come be a guest judge there.
Yeah. You should.
But I am, man.
It's different. They got a different setup. They got a different approach on judging. They got a different approach on subject matter. It's a little more direct. Yeah. But like we was talking about earlier, with the kids situation, life and what you got building and whatnot, I can't offer but one, maybe 2 nights every other night a week to comedy like that. I can't do it like that, more. Man. It's challenging doing all this. They think it's just getting out the house and fucking going on stage and saying what you want to say, and that's a wrap. It's a lot more to it, man. And I appreciate you coming in, chopping it up with me. For what y'all don't know, there's a whole nother episode that might be on Patreon one day, but I messed up the audio. It's a really dope episode. I look forward to letting
I was one of the first ones, ain't it? What? I was one of the first episodes you had shot in the beginning.
It was I would say you were one of the first 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah, you was one of the first ones. But it was just me getting used to routines and my mess up. That was on me. I done it with Slim, too. Yeah. I was in this motherfucker nervous from Slim and fucked it up with Slim, too. But I appreciate you coming back through and redoing it with me and getting your section stamped on this. Yeah. I appreciate it. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad.
No, you good.
I don't know. I'm going to end it by saying the amount of people I've had on, the amount of comedians, the amount of love I've gotten by figuring out my path here with the podcast, the comedy, networking, promotion. I do feel like there's a lot of us that are on a wave that we have to just keep grinding. And
keep
the
pushing
star is going to be seen.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're a star in my mind.
I appreciate
a lot of the guys I've had on, I feel this way.
Yeah.
I'm one opportunity away from the right moment to be a star myself.
For sure.
And I appreciate all you guys coming on and supporting me.
No problem, man.
Hey, man.
Same thing, man.
You keep feeding them kids. That's all I'm going to say.
One thing I do want to say, man, everybody just keep grinding, man. You don't have to. You ain't got to push. You ain't got to push somebody else down to get to the top. Because everybody's trying to get somewhere. Everybody's trying to do something. Everybody want to mean something to their world. Everybody want to find their purpose. So to clear that out on everything on any level with any other comedian, I don't have a problem with nobody, man. I'm just trying to grind, just like you trying to grind. I'm trying to get there, just like you trying to get there. It ain't no smoke, man. We can all work together, bro. And I love to work with a lot of people. Y'all just gotta come with some good ideas, or
I think you should do. After this comes out, I challenge you to make more effort to direct skits with other comedians.
Okay.
Not to say they got to have a full hand in it, but you know a lane with it. They can't be denied. Okay. You have an eye for some shit that a lot of us can't see, or at least are trying to get the same outcome. You see what I'm saying? So take advantage of if you can pull somebody in and use them. That's like for me, for instance. I've told you multiple times, I'll be your do boy. Yeah. I just need the guidance on how. I don't know skits, but I'd love to be used in an advantage to be able to be helpful. And I think there's a lot of other comedians that would probably not just benefit off you giving that opportunity, but still respect and appreciate that moment to be able to sing. Because you got an eye for it, bro. You're a funny motherfucker with these skits, bro. I don't know nobody better.
Y'all hit me up then.
Yes, sir.
Just whoever hit me up. I'll work with you.
All right, man.
All right, man. All right, man.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Pallet Podcast. Peace.
Bet.